everybody, and welcome back to my channel, 23 Flavors of Stitching. My name is Kirsten, and today is going to be Flosstube number 42. I tried filming this last week. I had only one project, and so I was trying to find ways to make the video longer than 5 minutes, and I ultimately decided just to wait. So you can probably hear it in my voice. I had a little bit of a cold last week. It was miserable. It was not COVID. I took an at-home test. And yeah, that's about it. But this week I went back to work. Everything was fine. While I was sick, I only worked on one project, and I had a hard time working on it because of how miserable I was feeling. So once I started feeling better, I started some new things and also decided to officially UFO something. If you're new here, UFO is unfinished object. So, let's just get right into it. First up is my UFO. I have decided to UFO my Cozy Cafe Club. I only got 2 drinks done, and whenever I would see Elizabeth, Frizzy Lizzy Stitches, or Evelyn from Evelyn Across the Pond, or anyone else who was working on this, whenever I would see them finish a cup, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, I should pull it out. But then whenever I would actually pull it out, I didn't even want to look at it, so I decided to get rid of it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this fabric. I don't know if I'm going to pick all of this out. I don't know if I'm just going to cut out this little square. I have no idea, but I'm not working on it anymore. So, and then next, my one project that I worked on while I was sick actually ended up being a finish last night, and if you saw my Instagram, then you would already have seen this, but it is my When Life Is Done by Silver Creek Samplers, and like I said, I finished it last night. It is not ironed or pressed or anything. So I used the called for DMC, except for on the hair. The called for is kind of like a reddish auburn, and my aunt has really dark brown hair, so I used 3371 for the hair, and she does have short hair right now, but for a majority of while she was dating my uncle and everything, she had long hair. They even got married when she had long hair, so I ultimately decided, because I didn't want to have to try and chart a neck, and I asked her if she cared if she had long hair or short hair, and she was fine with either. So just to finish it, I decided to do the long hair and just change the color. So there it is. It looks so cute. I'm really happy with it. Excuse me. I just have to press it, and I'll just give it to her like that so she can decide what she wants to do with it. I don't know what she wants to do, so. Alright. And then I have some new starts. These are part of my hashtag 25 starts for my 25th year. Currently today, I am at 17 out of 25. So, I need to go through my, oh crap, what's that called? My bulletin boards that I have, like, my tags on, and I have to move some over, like for my new starts, and also get rid of some because I decided to not start a few. So first up, we have the 2009 Prairie Schooler Santa. It is the hockey Santa. I am using mostly the called for, except for the red. I did not have the I did have the called for red, but it didn't scream Christmas to me. It definitely looked more pink, so I opted for 326. And I am stitching this on 11 count. Coffee tea dyed. That's where we're at so far. So that's the top of Santa's coat with his beard. And it's kind of hard to see it, but I coffee tea dyed this myself using Priscilla and Chelsea's tutorial. And I wanted to do it on 11 count just so that he's a little bigger and it can be a pillow on my couch during Christmas. So I also feel like this would be a good one to take in the car since it's so big, and because it's just on the back of this card, so it would be easy to transport and not a lot of colors. So that was my first new start. And then my second new start is actually late. It's in a bag that I made myself. I believe this one was my first bag I ever made. But where was I getting? Oh, I was going to start this on June 18th, but I ended up being out of town. Hi, Max. Can you lay down? Go lay down. I ended up being out of town, and so I didn't start it. So I started it on I don't know, but I started it sometime last week, and it is Sunflowers Make Me Happy by Puntini Puntini, and I think it's really cute. And I'm using the called for DMC, and I still have my needle. But this is only one night of working on it, so I'm stitching it on 16 count parchment, and I think it looks so cute. Here, maybe we'll do that and it'll be easier to see. Oh, I'm not using the called for. I'm using my own conversion that I have written down on this handy dandy piece of paper. I'm using a variety of things. I'm using DMC, so I am using some of the called for, but I'm also using some DMC that I had or liked better. So I'm using Forbidden Fiber Co. a few times, a Weeks Dye Works that was in my stash, DMCs. For the hair color, so I do not have brown hair, and the called for hair color is, hold on. The called for hair color is like this color, kind of. I did a conversion to a Forbidden Fiber Co. But I have blonde hair, so I decided to do Victorian Mono Wheat for the hair color instead. And then Forbidden Fiber Co. These two are the colors of the sunflowers, of the petals, and their conversion. And this one is called for. It's the color of the dress. So, I'm really liking it so far. This one I feel like would also be pretty easy to take because it's only that big. And the symbols are fairly big as well, so we'll see whichever one I decide to take places. And that's it for the stitching. I do have one piece of haul, but I won't go through that yet. So plans. Like I said last week, I decided to UFO some things. I also decided to count some previous starts that I had this year as part of my 25 starts, just because I have quite a bit going on right now. I can get into it at a later date, but I'm tired all the time, and when I get home from work, stitching is not always my priority. I would like to stitch for at least a half hour before I go to bed, but some nights it just doesn't work out, and that's okay. It's a hobby, so I should enjoy it. I shouldn't force myself to do it. And so ultimately, I don't think that for my plans or my planned starts, I don't think I would actually be able to get them done. So I decided to go through, and I'm getting rid of one for August, and I'm getting rid of one for December. And I've counted my Modern Folk Embroidery Pride Sal that I'm stitching for my sister-in-law. I've counted that as one of my 25 starts. And I have also counted my Unplug and Go Outside by Emma Congdon as a 25 start. I started that one for Earth Day. So yeah, anyway, I'm also thinking of changing some of my new starts out to be different patterns. So we'll see what I end up coming up with. Yeah, that's about it. So, 13-minute mark. This is going to be a short one. I have one piece of haul. It is my Leo and Roxy monthly floss club. So if you, for July. So if you get the Leo and Roxy floss club and you don't want to see it, avert your eyes. I get the neutrals. So if you get the brights and you want to see it, I guess you can look. And I am really excited about these. So you get 5 skeins, and here they are. Oh, I think they're so pretty. Like, I want to find a pattern that I can use just these on. I really like them. This one is called Great Lakes, which it's a navy blue compared to my shirt. It looks black, but Perry, Teal of Fortune, Little Green, and Green Thumb. And I'm really excited about those. I don't know what I'll put them in, but I'll find something eventually. And yeah, I think that is about it for me today. 15 minutes, not too shabby. Yeah, we'll keep watching my Instagram. I've been kind of MIA over there as well, mostly just because I was working on the one project and didn't want to bombard you with every 10 stitches that I did. So my Instagram will probably have more frequent updates just because it's a little easier. And I'll probably try to get a Stitch With Me filmed today. I have some time, so that'd be fun. And I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else. That's it. That is all for me. So, thank you so much for watching and subscribing and commenting and liking the video. I appreciate you. I hope you remember that someone always needs you, and I will see you next time. Bye.